Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and in today's video, I am going to be teaching you how to get started with Premiere Pro. So if you never used Premiere Pro and you're starting something from like iMovie coming from your Apple computer or just some free editing software, this video will really help you because what I'm going to be teaching you today is all the basics that you're going to need to know of how to edit. That's it. I'm going to be teaching you the basics right now, so let's just jump right into my computer screen. Alright, so you can see right here, I have my clip that I want to import right here. I'll just play it. Just that right there. Not the best, I just filmed it, but I like what it says. You guys may want to listen to it, but what you want to do is just press Premiere, and then if you don't see it here, just press your little window thing and have it come up in here. It'll be somewhere there. Okay, so then these are all of my things right here, my videos. I have from videos I want to kind of delete everything from here, but I don't know how to do that, but these are my projects. So what you want to do is press new project and name what you want. I'm going to name this, and I spelled that wrong, but I don't care. Just wait for it to boot up, type what you want, and you can just drag stuff in by here and going like that to drag it in, and then it'll just import the files, and you just have to wait. Sometimes it take long if you have more clips, but then what you can do is you can right click on here with 2 fingers and press import, and that'll show you your files, all of your documents, and you can do that. And you can just hide it what you want and it will import it. And then right here, you double click on it. This is what you would see the video, and you can play it right here. And see, even though I shot this 4K 1/8, my computer can't handle it. I shot in 4K, and if you put it in full, this will show the full quality. You put it in 1/8, it'll show the least, so it'll be the easiest on your computer, but you won't see everything as nice, but it also won't affect your outcome. So you can edit everything, render everything out in 1/8 quality, and that would be fine. So what you can do, if you see right here, say you don't want the beginning of this and you don't want the end of it right here, what you can do is you can put your finger on this, drag the cursor, and you press this tool right here, that will set it in point, and then say you wanted to end right here, and then you press this, put it out point, and this will select what you want. So now if you grab right here the whole clip, you import everything like that. See, you get the audio and this. But say for some reason you only want the audio, you press this, you drag it in, you only get the audio. And then if you press this, you only get the video. I only need the video, so that's what I'm going to do. As you can see, usually my timeline is set for 1080p, and since I shot this in 4K, it automatically adjusted to it. But if you want to, you can do sequence settings, and then right here, you can change the quality. Although you don't have to worry about this if you just shot everything in 1080, but say you shot something, say your timeline was in 1080, and you go to your clip and you import a 4K, and it's like this. It's really zoomed in, but this is 100%. All you have to do is scale it out, and if it's 1080, what you do is you scale it out by 50%. So you zoom out, and it'll get to the scale that you want. In this case, it's just 100%, so I'll just type in 100%. And you go to Effect Controls to do that, and then back to here is where your source is from. And that's basically that. And I'll say you worked on this clip, you want to see what it looks like, but it's all too choppy. So what you can do is you do sequence, render it out, and then as you notice, as it's rendering out, the yellow bar right here, that means that it's not fully processed, that your computer can't handle it 100%. If you have a strong computer, it can handle it, but if it's in red, that's when you do a lot of effects or something. Your computer won't be able to handle that, and you have to render it out. If you want to do a specific clip, you can just press on one clip and do sequence, render it out, the same exact thing. That works too. But if you just do sequence, render it out, don't highlight anything, it will render everything out. So if you only want to render out one clip, because you don't need to render stuff that's in yellow because your computer can handle it, that's fine, because it'll be fine. And now you can see I'm watching this fine in full, and it looks fine. And then right here you will see this is your whole timeline. So this is how long the until your last clip played. If I drag this out here, you'll see that it moves down here, but I can't go any farther than the end of this clip. And that's how that works. And then say, okay, you ready? I have this. I have lots of clips, and they're spread out because I was doing effects to each one, but I want to get them next to each other, and then I try to drag them, but they overlay on each other, and you don't want that. What you can do is you do 2 fingers right in between, and you press this, and it brings them all right next to each other. Also, you have these tools right here. Now, for beginners, I'm only going to show you 2 things really, this one and this one. What this does is allows you to move things from where you want And then what this one does is allow you to cut them where you want. And then one of the best things you can remember for anything basically on this is Command Z. So say I did this, you ready? Say I deleted this, but I want it back. If you press Command Z, that undoes anything you just did. It's not say, okay, if I delete this and then I delete this really quickly right after it, and then I press Command Z, it won't get both of those back, it'll get one back, press Command Z again, and it'll get the other one back. So you have everything that you want, the way you want it, and now say it's time to color grade. So what you do is select the clip you want, or you can add an adjustment layer to edit on that. I prefer editing on adjustment layers because what that allows you to do is not affect the clip, and you can just delete the adjustment layer if you don't like it. So how to add an adjustment layer is press this little new item right here, and then you see all of these. You can change a new sequence, which basically makes a new one of these, and I won't really teach you these today, but you have right here, adjustment layer. Press this, and this will make it the size that your project is. Press OK. Now you see it right here. Now you can drag this to here, and then you have an adjustment layer above all of these. So now what I'll do, I'll highlight this one, and I'll go to color, and I'm going to drop the quality down to 1/8 so I can view it. So that makes it 720 basically. And then what you can do is, this is a color thing. So you come up here, you press color, and then you can just drag to make it warm or colder. And I'll go into another video of in-depth of color grading, but say I do this, I want to bring the exposure. And now you'll notice that it's yellow, and so when I play it, see, it's not even playing how choppy it is. So that's how you do that. Down here is if you go to effects, this is where you can basically search anything up. So the effects are basically things that you add to your transition. So what you can do is, say you want to make your footage more blurry, you can just look up transitions and effects in here. You can go to Gaussian blur right here, and then you can drag that onto this. It makes the clip yellow. And then what you do is you go back to editing, and then if you want, you can also scroll through here and see your history of what you've done and your marks. Your effects is another way to get to here, which is the way I like to, because it's just scrolling here, so that this whole side is nice and big for me. So that's what I like to do. And then you can see right here that when you drag the effect onto it, you'll see, and that's how you add effects. Now a way to add mask, which is really important, say you only want to show a certain part, is if you press this little button right here, and then you just press around something, you'll see that you made everything else delete. Then what you can do is, if say you want it to be smoother, you can do the feather to make it more of a smooth transition. It's not really good that it's black and blackish, but then you bring the opacity up and down so that it's basically how transparent you can actually see it. And then this right here is very cool. So what you can do is you can press mask path. What happens is that has you not be on the layer anymore, but then if you press on this again, you have it, see that will show up. And then say you want it to move over this way for some reason, you can just drag it, and then you see there. And now if I go, see how it slowly makes it disappear? It's a bit laggy, but, and that's how you can add effects to that. This right here is your screen of what you see where you're actually playing, and right here is what is your timeline, basically what's happening up top up here. So you have this playing down here, and then you can see it happening up there. And this, when you press this, see how it's highlighted white? This is whatever's up here, so whatever effects you added here, transitions, effects. And if you want to, if you say you want to do, put some pin marks on this, and you drag this up, you can see this right here. And then you put this, brings down the opacity, but it's not really showing right now, because it's pretty slow on my computer. And yep, that's what that does. Pen tool basically allows you to pick on these lines and drag them to kind of make your own keyframes and things like that. And I think that is basically it, guys. If I miss anything, you don't really need to do your audio stuff. Colors right here, this as long as you select it on the clip. And you see that this is white, you can drag it out, you can shorten it depending on how much you want. And yeah, that is a video. I hope I covered everything that I need to. If I didn't, tell me in the comments below. This is the second time I'm saying this. But I hope you like this video. I will post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I will see you. Oh, wait. In the... I'm dying here. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.